Crystal Palace, New York. We are talking about this building that existed for a short period of time between 1851, 1858. This building is responsible for placing New York City on a touristic map. Let's see where it's situated. It was located on the place of Bryant Park behind New York Public Library in Manhattan, New York. Let's see with Google Map. So this is Manhattan, New York, where it's on the bigger map in United States. So in United States. Okay. Let's see what we know about this building. It was a building. The US World's Fair, the New York Crystal Place, opened in 1853. On the present day, Bryant Park, composed of 1,500 panels of glass supported by a cast iron skeleton. The building was designed by the architect Carstensen. The Brand Graduate Center recently opened. The Brand Graduate Center recently opened a small show, New York Crystal Palace in 1953. The interior of the palace looked like this. We are talking about 1853. Another observation, look at the details of the picture. Apparently, high definition pictures were available in from 1838. Some alternative theory, these are pictures from the palace. Very short, short description of what happened, that after few short years, this palace was destroyed. In 3 different websites, one says, oh, in 10 minutes it was destroyed, other in 20 minutes it was destroyed. But there were 2,000 people inside. Something is wrong with the official narrative. The Great Crystal Palace fire, always the fires are named the Great Fire, the Great. So if we are talking from neuro-linguistic point, Great Fire, why was great? Big fire will be okay, but great fire means it was great for somebody to destroy a beautiful building. And it's a 8 years old building or 5 years old building. It's something, it's wrong with the official narrative of this beautiful palace. It was in a form of a cross. There were exhibition. We have sculpture exhibition, art exhibition, technical exhibition, and very short description. In 1858, Crystal Palace caught fire while hosting the American Institute Fair. A letter from the museum collection from Franklin Harvey Bigelow to his sister Elizabeth Bigelow described being present at the Crystal Palace on the day of the fire and how the entire structure collapsed no more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Such a big building, how it is even possible for such a thing. My cases and consent went with the rest of my actual loss, which was $23,050. $900, which is equivalent with $23,050 in 2012. The total loss were estimated of $500,000, equivalent with 12,800,000 today, including the value of the building. Did they have insurance at that time to justify the destruction as an insurance fraud? The museum also holds a chunk of glass salvaged from the burned structure. This is an enigma with this building. This building, this beautiful building, was built close to the reservoir, water reservoir, that later was destroyed to be, and the stone was used to build the present library, New York Public Library. So 1853, 1858, it is possible that this was a little bit older, that the current narrative has something different, something wrong with it. So New York Historical Society
Palace exhibition opened in 1853. It was America's first World's Fair. It was modeled on the great exhibition that took place in London 2 years earlier at the Crystal Palace. New York's Crystal Palace was located in what is today Bryant Park, right behind the New York Public Library. For a while, it was a popular attraction, but it closed in 1854 for financial reasons. It burned to the ground in 1858.
So this was the interesting building that was destroyed only after a few years after being built in New York, according to the official narrative. It is possible to be to have been a little bit older or more old, that it's said to be. Not a lot of information, no building construction can be found, and in 10 minutes, a building like that can be destroyed. I don't think it's possible. something else needs to be discovered about this beautiful building, and to replace by what? By a park? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. This was a beautiful building, and could have been used for a lot of things. Just look at the details and look at the clarity of the pictures. So this was my video for today. Thank you for watching. Please share if you like it.